it's a sad time to start recording this, but the Manchester Derby was somehow a reality check of where we actually belong. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm like a Ten Hag out or something like that. I really like the man. I think I like the philosophy, the way he speaks to the audience, the way he admits the developments that he needs inside the squad. But somehow I think the system failed today. It was the correct lineup that I think United should like go with. If there was a winning mentality in the squad, I think the balance was perfect. But when they started to give away balls from minute one, especially there was a uh, yellow card for Diogo Dalot on tripping over Grealish, I think, in the second minute, and that was the moment when I thought, okay, we have something that's really going to like fall apart. If you had watched the game, 7 minutes on the clock, and Phil Foden, he's getting a free run inside the box to score a like, wonderful low-driven cross. Um, I don't really understand that why Christian Eriksen was marking Erling Haaland in the first place, because I do get it that Rafael Varane got out injured, which was a really big blow for the squad. Before he got substituted, even with a limping leg from I think minute 15 or minute 20, he tried to carry on the game, and actually he was successful in all of his passes that were going to a United shirt. But as soon as he got that injury, we saw the entire backline destabilize. I think Licha or Alessandro Martinez, I think he's a wonderful addition to the squad. But without Varane's experience and leadership, I think the entire backline is somehow disorganized. Diego Dalot was wasteful today. I thought he would perform better coming back from 2 goals from Portugal. But I mean, I cannot go on and describe the appalling performances of Manchester United just to not credit or discredit the Manchester City team, because I think they were absolutely amazing. Um, Whatever they did with precision. Once again, Phil Foden, I think, was exceptional. Erling Haaland, yes, he's the standout performer because he got 3 goals, 2 assists. But I think what Phil Foden is becoming, I think that's more of a danger. I think uh, they have been missing that kind of a player, Manchester City on the left hand side, from the days of Leroy Sané. But the way Phil Foden is developing, he played for 75 minutes, 6 shots total taken, 5 of them were from inside the box, and 3 goals, 22 passes, 22 of them completed. So I think Phil Foden will develop into something. He will develop into a monstrous player if we look at it. He's very agile. He's short. He's quick. The way he dribbles, I think I really like it. I mean, it's very similar to the ones that we used to see in a prime Hazard or a prime Royce, that kind of an era. But this is a new game altogether, and Pep Guardiola is trying to create a monster of Phil Foden. Another standout performance was once again by Kevin De Bruyne. I think he got 2 assists that for this game. And I think the thing that like disappoints me the most, I saw Akanji and Ake starting, and I thought that this can be something like really good, because normally with Ruben Diaz and Americ Laporte, things are much more difficult. But this just goes to show that how like the mentality is instilled in a Pep Guardiola system. Everyone knows what they are doing. They are not wasteful. They are not giving away passes away. When there is a diagonal switch, somebody is always at the other side. It's not like what Manchester United were doing yesterday. Eric Ten Hag came out in the press conference and said that their players lacked belief, and I think that was the case. I mean, he was not wrong. 4 goals conceded, and if you are like putting your shoulders down from minute one, yes, that will not look good, especially on a derby. A lot of fans actually left after halftime because I mean 4-0 it was at 45 minutes. I think the scoreline is a bit more flattering. I mean, 3 goals were scored from United. I think in the first half itself, United could have been 7 down with the way things were going up. Uh, they had two saves. One of them was magnificent, I think. And yeah, so the only standout thing was Anthony's goal. I think a lovely corridor. I think we have seen some amazing goals this weekend. I think Thomas Partey for Arsenal scored brilliant from outside the box. We had Gallagher's match-winning performance against Crystal Palace as well, and now Anthony. So a lot of contenders for goal of the week here. Maybe not goal of the season, but yes, we are seeing the qualities that they are trying to build in. The problem is that we do not have a player like we see on my wall, Roy Keane. Um, Somebody who can literally break down the opposition, or somebody who the opposition are pretty, I mean, what I call it, I think, I think scared will be the word, scared to like come up against. I think when you have Vidic, Ferdinand, and Roy Keane in that era, you cannot simply drive through the midfield. I think now it's like pretty easy for any opponent to come to like Old Trafford or even like, away and just drive to the spine of our squad. I think Casemiro has been brought in for that role. McTominay is a workhorse, but McTominay gives away passes. That is just not justifiable at this standard. Um, so I think United will take lessons from it. As Ten Hag said in his interview, there are no punishments for this. The only punishment that they can take is self-criticism and what they didn't do, the chances that they didn't take. I think if you show the opponent that you can take him on one-on-one multiple times, then at a certain point of time, the opposition will get worried that yes, these guys are taking the game to us. When you go to like Etihad, you're playing the best team in the Premier League. Sorry, Liverpool fans, but I mean, I don't know what I'm saying, but Manchester City are on a different level once again this season. I think Liverpool had a period of 3 to 4 years where they were playing the better football, but I think Pep Guardiola has instilled some mentality in this squad. It just oozes out from every player that they play. They are playing four at the back, but one of those guys like Walker or Cancelo would come into midfield and act as a central midfield and start dictating passes. If one cannot stop that, then balls would fly over from the left, from the right, and you have runners. Grealish is making a run, you have Foden making a run, and obviously we have the big man up top. Um, so yes, it was a sad day as a Manchester United fan, but well, this badge is loyal. I mean, we have loyal supporters throughout, so I'm pretty certain that this team will bounce back. I'm making this video in 2022. Maybe we'll have a different conversation in 2025. I think it's a 3 year process. We need to get the Red Bull out of the squad. We need to change the mentality when we go to stadiums such as Anfield, mm, such as Emirates, such as Etihad, and then performances will come. And I hope that Ten Hag is the right man to do it. Thanks for watching this. It was a rant rather than a explanation, but I hope you like it. Do let me know what are the comments that you think that I should like put in. What are the things that you want to see more in these conversations, and to reply back in order to see what teams should I do more. Thank you so much.